NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with the Oakland Raiders.
Stop playing with me. You know I'm with it.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
That nigga got shot in the neck, right?
Yeah.
He about to let somebody
out. Former Heisman winner. This is Mark Ingram.
Oh,
5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Damn, let him know what you got.
They had high praise for this rookie receiver. We asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. That's what they really said. Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes out there, football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
no, let's look out here. Stop away.
It's Ingram. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the
Y'all say join the squad, Duke. You hear me?
Yo, chill out.
It's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Send me another one, bro.
Oh my God, bro.
Yo. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force fourth down after that 7-yard pickup back on first. Forced out to his left.
You see me with the red and black
one for this. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Not sure I agreed with the decision to go for it, but I definitely agreed with his decision to run it. He picked up that big first down. I think he let his head coach
Any pussy beat Patty head.
I was just going to say, if there's anybody more happy than the quarterback. There goes Mark Ingram. Pass a 20.
Let's speak up. You got to build a team.
Nah, bro. I think about to quit already.
You said nah, I'm saying? I'm not letting you touch rock. I get it.
No smoke on Lamar Jackson.
Let me hear what they say.
I think I'm gonna quit already. That's some hard, kid.
Eat a dick day.
Oh, snap. Nigga, you can eat a dick too, pussy.
I damn when they told niggas to suck it.
That's crazy.
That two niggas suck a dick. Tell our niggas man.
Yeah, watch when I learn how to do that shit. How you do that?
Alright. Niggas gonna jump me over there. I give it an ass. Yeah, bro. I nigga shit too. Nigga in the same pen.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
His words, not mine, dude.
Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nigga said stir fry. I'm deceased.
This is fielded at the goal line.
There you go.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
That's not one guy. Everyone.
You got rim protector, bro?
Yes, bro. On gold.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 26.
What kind of animation was that, 2K?
Working from the gun, it's Carr.
Shane
Find his running back, it's Jalen Richard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for an Oakland first down. So from the 36 now, first and 10. First carry for Josh Jacobs. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Come on,
Jacobs has
give me
really
my
good week
pop.
9 in the win over Detroit. 28 carries, 120 yards, 2 scores as well. And the Raiders are 8 games into their season, but Jacobs has actually already broken Marcus Allen's franchise rookie. It's caught inside the 25. drive. Over 30 yards there, and first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run
Come
fits.
on, 2K, bro. This jump animation is ass, man.
On 2nd and 2, Carr. And he's into the clear. He's at the 30. 10, 5, and he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Yeah, since he shoot, I should have brought my 2 ways.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were.
What kind of hop step was that, 2K?
I'll tell you,
that nigga, Joe, I thought he was going up for a layup, bro.
Score already on the board.
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got 2 touchdown lead.
My
Go
face
get
is
them,
bleeding
guys. They'll
because
be
I'm
even more
scratching
aggressive.
this fucking cut.
Oh.
I jump shots are way too long. These niggas is
The
not
Raider
good.
offense set to get this drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And a lot of teams script plays. We
Right
know
here.
that, right? They have a script.
Why are
to
you
start
bringing
the
your man
ball
to it,
game.
you know what I'm saying?
And typically
Oh,
those
nigga, the
scripts go
pass
between
brought him
12
too,
and 24,
bro.
25
Bro, relax,
plays.
bro. Look.
Down 2 touchdowns
I'm
early.
telling you, this
Probably
what you
not
mean,
very
bro?
deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it.
Talking about
I
the
don't think they'll
animation.
abandon it
Right
just
there,
yet
bro.
and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. This will be caught. Tyrell Williams. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Matt Judon there to bring him down.
What?
Right, didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw
What is
the
he,
run.
bro?
Bro, it's not. He's a slasher, but it's because he's spamming square. Like,
Yo, you
Oh,
gotta be
my
shitting
On
me,
3rd
bro.
down.
You gotta be shitting me, bro.
He's going to let this
You
one
gotta
go
be
deep.
shitting me, bro.
And that'll
What I got him
wind up
fucking doing for
incomplete.
fucking go for, bro?
Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there
Nigga got
offensively.
2
Several
good
on the
speed. Like, what
sideline
does he got in
motioning.
this?
Hey, why not a
All the
penalty?
speed?
Why not a penalty? What did you see?
these niggas
Yeah, I think
not
you've got to
nice,
let
bro.
him play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming,
I played like a 95.1, even though I went 3 for 3.
And he'll
What the
take
fuck?
it into the
With
end
no
zone
turnovers,
for a
no
Raider
fouls.
What you use is a
touchdown.
95, bro.
Darren
That shit was
Waller,
retarded, bro.
53 yards.
3 for 3,
As
no
they are
fouls,
now
no
on the
turnovers.
board
That's a
here in the
95.
first half.
Okay.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
they went for
Yeah,
it
that
on their
niggas
own
getting
side
a
of the
good, niggas
50.
getting good shit.
So there's conservative, there's aggressive,
Your man's
and
left.
there's really aggressive, which is what we just saw there. Tip of the cap to them.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
Step up,
And
bro.
I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
Like, get it?
Offensive line still want to fire out
Like,
and
get it?
smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they get it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Jackson, options out left. 23 yards the pickup there.
Pretty nice play here. They go read option, read the defensive end, and when he collapsed down inside,
like that?
how about the quarterback pulling it, keeping it, and not only getting to the second level, but picking up some really nice yardage.
Very, very well read.
What was that? Oh, you playing Fortnite? You playing Fortnite? Tell them 1v1 me.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis in his first half of action. Flush to his right. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Big gains in succession. Last one was over 20. This one over 30. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown.
Going to rebounding win.
Lamar Jackson,
First time ever
a 40-yard touchdown scamper as the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Yo, who man is that down there? Got it.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half.
Okay, because that was in perfect bunking
I think
area.
that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Card out of throw. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Throwing now is Carr. He's airing it out for Williams. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 49 yards. To throw, it's Carr. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
He off.
Oh my nigga, why you pressing pause, you fucking weirdo?
This nigga trying to cut the fast lane off. Like, good shot. Who the hell just moaned like that? The defense, I think. The defense. Come on. There you go. I got it. I got it. Right on my chest into that nigga real quick. I got it.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
This nigga caught the pass that wasn't for him and dropped it.
Bro, what is he? Oh my god. This is ridiculous.
Jackson down. Gonna throw again. They go screen. This is Ingram. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
Oh, 2K, I just did that.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. This will be caught by Brown. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half.
Let me finish this shit off.
We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it then. This is a really important
because it's different for everybody. Again, you have to see
escape, and he goes down. Punching in for the sack, Matthew Judon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction.
Comfortable for me ain't comfortable for Ant.
Moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Ant, who your free throw guy?
Now as a quarterback, third and long, you really got to rally the
troops. Man, suck a dick.
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
I heard you, but I had my mic
A.J. Cole now. And whistle blown, a timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And no move to pull Carr in the offense off. They're going to go on fourth down.
I was trying to say, you fucking dickhead. Dickhead.
Here we go on fourth down with Carr. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. This is Ingram on first and 10. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Jonathan Hankins in on the stop. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. Thrown across his body, and it's a loose fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he will force his way into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have used the short. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to where we left.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Throwing on second and long. Carr. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Carr. It's a screen to Richard.
Trying to focus.
And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9. They do go for it. It's Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play. And they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. A gain there of 21 yards.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
That's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Obviously, a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him.
God,
and he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Well, I got to be the one to bring it up. Is that what's happening?
They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson sliding up, and he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson with his second touchdown of the afternoon as the Ravens push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Baltimore. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Matt Judon able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Matt Judon getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He's airing it out for Williams. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. After the interception, here's Jackson. He's got it to Ingram, complete. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. And he can't find anywhere to And he goes down. Max Crosby able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He uncorks it for... That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead, 55 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning, right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window? And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said,
and he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd and long. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Flush to his right. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Davis now to return it. Great blocking, nearly sprung in there. 28-yard return. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011 was. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 46 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson, flushed out right, and he's going to keep it here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a 1st. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. The 40. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So after the fumble recovery, it's Carr. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped, and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together, and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
No, it was a
little
joke,
more
bro.
concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Carr again here on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 36 yards on the play. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.